Shalom Israel. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And much love and salutation to you, Akim, out there teaching this word in the truth and sincerity in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. I want to get into a quick lesson based off the precept in the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 9. The book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 9. Winnow not with every wind, and go not into every way. And right, I want to focus on that word winnow. The word winnow is basically an agriculture word. You know, it's in a category of like threshing, sifting, like a straining and things like that. I mean, like it's basically a separation process. The whole thing with winnowing, it deals with wind. You know, because like if you had a bunch of seeds that you had gathered out of a bunch of like leaves, you'll blow to separate the seeds from the leaves, and this right here is the process of threshing. Like right after the process of threshing, then it comes the process of a winnowing. A threshing is basically like a beating it down like to a certain point. And what they doing right here is they like taking some wheat and they are separating the seeds from the wheat, to make like bread and things like that, wraps, flour. But the whole word of winnowing is an agricultural word. It's basically a separating what you need from what you don't need, And right here they are doing wheat, and it's a job or whatever like that takes like a lot of patience. But that's like what the Lord does to us, He like sends us through getting beat up, a lot of tribulations, and I hope to like make the best of us, the best out of us. The book of 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10 says, give diligence to make thy calling and election sure. So right here is the process of winnowing that they're doing right now. Winnowing is like an old technique that they had used to separate the seed from the rest. And like that seed, that seed is it goes hand in hand with the chosen, like the elect. But the whole point of this video is basically to show you how like winnowing takes it's a process like where you gotta it takes a patience, and it deals with like the wind. I'm gonna show you another video once this right here is done. But it's all symbolic, because like the world that we live in now, everything is modernized. Like from the houses that we live in, the technology, the entertainment, the laws of the land, everything is becoming modernized, But it's up to you to still have that ancient mind and like stay grounded. To stay grounded, because when it comes to winnowing, it'll come like to a part where you got to separate the chaff, chaff, chaff away from the seed. And the seed weighs a lot more than the chaff. So when the wind blow, the wind will blow away the chaff and only the seed will remain. But you'll probably have to do it again because, it's a possibility that it'll still be more chaff with the seed. So it's a long process, The life that we're living in, like things are going to change, like the laws of the land, like the legalizing gay marriages and things like that. But if you feel that gay marriage is good because this world or this society that we're living in feels that it's good, you going the hell off, like you're winnowing with that wind, like you going along to get along in this society. You got to keep that ancient mind. So you got to go through, like getting vexed in the spirit, You got to go through getting tribulations. You know what I mean? Like, bullshit. You have to go through a beating mentally, you know? Even like when it comes to false doctrine, like when certain doctrines and things like that come about, you don't just go with that flow. You don't winnow with that wind, you know? It might sound good, you know, but wait on the elders and the apostles to say, oh yeah, man, that's right, you know what I mean? To confirm that doctrine. Don't just winnow with the wind, you know? So it could also like go like with that right there. Don't just go along like with everything that you hear, you know? So like the whole winnowing process, meaning like don't just go with every wind, you know what I mean? Because that wind could be headed towards destruction.